Willow's world is closing in, and Sidwell's trial could destroy everything. Oh, darlings, we have been watching Willow hold this house of cards together through sheer determination and increasingly desperate measures for months now. And this week the spoilers are telling us very clearly the house is not going to hold. The trial is coming. And what happens inside that courtroom could be the thing that finally, completely, and permanently breaks Willow's carefully constructed world apart. Let us walk through exactly how exposed Willow is heading into Sidwell's trial. She went along with his fake stroke scheme. She accepted doses of the paralytic he supplied and used them on her own husband. She kept Drew chemically imprisoned for months. She threatened him. She considered ending his life multiple times. She was connected to Sidwell's operation in ways that go far beyond a casual association and deep into genuine criminal conspiracy. All of that is sitting out there, waiting. And Sidwell, who has demonstrated repeatedly that his loyalty extends exactly as far as his self-interest does and no further, is going to be sitting in that courtroom watching things go badly for him. And when Sidwell decides to burn something down on his way out, he is going to reach for the most explosive available option. Willow is that option. Drew is recovering. He is speaking. He has been building toward a moment where he can walk out of that house and into a room where people with the power to do something about what was done to him are sitting and listening. And the timing of Sidwell's trial lines up with Drew's recovery in a way that could bring them both to the same conclusion simultaneously. Drew as a star witness at Sidwell's trial. Think about what that looks like. A man who was shot by his wife, then kept paralyzed by drugs supplied by the defendant, sitting in a courtroom and telling everything he knows. The supply chain of the paralytic leads directly to Sidwell. The crimes Willow committed to keep Drew quiet are directly connected to Sidwell's operation. And Drew, who has been calculating his own survival for months, is smart enough to know that an immunity deal is worth more to him than anything Willow can offer. Ezra got immunity for turning on Sidwell. Why not Drew? Willow is going to be blindsided. Everything she fought to protect, her congressional seat, her children, her reputation, the life she built, could unravel inside a single courtroom session. And the woman who was willing to commit any crime to keep that life is going to have to face the possibility that no crime was enough. Charlotte develops a crush, and her Cassadine side starts showing. Now, darlings, let us talk about a storyline that started sweetly and is heading somewhere considerably more complicated, because Charlotte has developed feelings for someone who is unavailable, uninterested in her that way, and completely devoted to someone else. And Charlotte, being exactly who she is, granddaughter of Helena, daughter of Valentine, a young woman who has always had a particular relationship with the idea that wanting something means finding a way to get it, may not take unavailability as a final answer. Let us be clear about the situation as it currently stands. Charlotte is in high school. Gio is significantly older and is in a committed, openly affectionate relationship with someone he clearly adores. He views Charlotte as a younger sibling figure, which makes complete sense given that her brother and his half-brother are the same person. There is nothing romantic in how Gio sees Charlotte, and there is nothing that suggests that will change. But Charlotte sees something different when she looks at Gio. She bonded with him over music. She sought his guidance. She lit up in ways that anyone watching could read clearly. And then Emma arrived. And everything Charlotte was feeling got redirected into something that looked very much like jealousy. The thing about Charlotte is that she has always been a schemer. Not maliciously, not at her core, but she inherited a particular set of instincts from people whose relationship with patience was limited and whose relationship with getting what they wanted was direct. When Charlotte wants something, she does not easily accept the version of reality where she does not get it. Emma and Gio are happy. Genuinely, openly, completely happy together. And the more Charlotte has to watch that happiness up close, the more something is going to build in her that may start looking for ways to disrupt it. How far does this go? Does Charlotte channel Helena enough to actually put a plan in motion against Emma? Does Valentine notice what is happening with his daughter, and what does he do about it? And how does this connect to everything else already happening around these characters? This is a slow burn that is going to get significantly hotter before it resolves. And poor Charles is about to discover that Helena Cassadine's influence reaches further into the next generation than anyone anticipated. Jack warns Anna, and the battle over WSB secrets begins. And now, darlings, we close this week with a confrontation that has been building since Anna walked back into the police commissioner's office carrying a mission and a set of questions that certain people very much do not want asked. Jack is back in charge of WSB operations in Port Charles now that Ross is gone. And the first order of business for a man reassuming authority is making sure the people around him understand where the lines are. He is going to sit across from Anna and deliver a warning that comes from both the professional and the personal. Stay out of WSB business and WSB cases. Now, Jack and Anna have history that goes back further than most people in Port Charles remember clearly. He was the one who forced her out of the WSB the first time. He dug up intelligence on her, years-old records of double agent work, things that were used against her whether they were entirely accurate or not. He helped push her out of an organization she had given decades to. And now here they are again, him back in authority, her back in a different kind of authority, and the cases they are each responsible for overlapping in uncomfortable ways. Jack is going to apologize first, because Jack knows he owes her one, specifically for not questioning what he was told when Anna disappeared. He was informed she had been called away on a mission. He accepted that. He should not have. Especially given that he was the person who forced her to resign. A person already outside the organization would not simply be drafted back into it without something more significant happening. He missed it. He is going to acknowledge that. But the apology comes with a condition attached. The events on Spoon Island, everything connected to Ross's death, to the cold fusion prototype, to what happened in that compound, are WSB classified. Not subject to PCPD investigation. Not open for Anna's questions regardless of her role as commissioner. That is Jack's position, and he is going to hold it firmly. Anna is going to nod at the warning. She's going to look like she hears him. And then she is going to do exactly what Anna has always done when someone tells her to look away from something important. She's going to keep looking. Because here's the thing about Anna right now. Yes, she is carrying something dangerous inside her own mind. Yes. The hallucinations are steering her toward a mission that nobody has fully mapped. But underneath all of that, underneath the damage and the confusion and the voice whispering things she should not be hearing, Anna Devane's instincts are still functioning. And her instincts are telling her that the WSB secrets Jack wants her to leave alone are connected to what was done to her. To who did it? To why. She is not going to stop. The question is whether Jack finds out she is still digging before she finds what she's looking for, or after. Port Charles is moving towards something significant, darlings. Willow's careful construction meeting its match in a courtroom. Charlotte's feelings taking a turn that could cause real chaos for people she cares about. And Anna walking a tightrope between a genuine investigation and a dangerous personal mission, while Jack watches and waits and hopes she stays on the right side of both.